Yo, where's my list? Okay, take one. This is my first ever YouTube video. I have some videos, but yeah. I'm here in my father's house, November the 11th, coming to very drastic conclusions about where I'm at in life. After working a tireless week, like morning to noon, exercise, then again, and getting nothing for it. As Hormozi says, the fear of getting nothing in return, working your ass off. That's what that would be entrepreneurship would be like. So yeah, all this while I have a Python code working in the background, which I built with ChatGPT, extracting my mails. You see where I'm getting at. And I haven't written a code in my life, and yesterday I was like, whoa, what do I have at my disposal, Yesterday, as I said, a very tiring week. Coming home from wrestling, I passed out on the bed at the back, I don't even remember. I got up 2 hours later feeling very anxious, very not good, as it should be. Sleeping inadequate times always does this. Wanting to fix my schedule down the drain, blah blah. Also with anxious comes amplifying of every survival aspect, whatever it means, getting money, getting this stable job, blah blah, that gets amplified. Having all that, feeling guilt, I did want to confront myself because I did a very good job working whole week, and then what I have programmed my brain to do, I want to confront myself, not comfort, yeah. A little bit, but I have programmed my brain to stop dopamine when I not progress. In general, that's the very general of existence, ways of being, that's how it goes. Evolution, a constant progression. And so a fucking black hole, yes? Yeah. A paradox, day and night, life and death, a boom, blah blah blah. And yesterday as well, thinking like, if now you sit and work, you're winning. Like, if at this abysmally feeling state you sit down and work and power through it, you're gonna win anyway, So all that passes, I watch some UFC, blah blah, spend my time in leisure as I didn't want to. Also, I'm sick a little bit. I try to go to sleep, I can't. My nose running, I can't breathe, the body doesn't want to sleep, it's all messed up, front, back, blah blah, here, there. Oh my god. I was scrambling in my bed and finally getting up at 1 p.m. Went out to get my son. Like, for about an hour I do my son, blah blah, a little bit of journaling, and I come inside on this chair again with the same duality, like I want to rest because I had a hard week, but rest equals not progressing. So progress not progressing equals no dopamine, equals go to fucking work. You have no choice. So that's how I got the whole week, like chugging through it, because it's very easy when you have no choice. Yeah, you can't do anything else, so you just work, By the way, work is very hard when you're not getting results. A cool thing about Grim Hustle, if you know the guy, some old Russian mafia guy, he says you have broken your brain with instant gratification, instant satisfaction. That's not how the world works. Yeah. So we're trying to get off the social media that boosts dopamine very quickly, and that's not how dopamine works. You need to earn it, blah blah. Same with money, fuck money. So I came to sitting on this chair. Let's see some video about by George Stoitsev and the Iman Gadzi mystery, saying how he got successful so young. The short answer: he documented everything. He built his personal brand from the start, with nothing the guy documenting every part of it, the ups, the downs, and that's what creates a story to follow. A person like a hero, like in his ups and in his downs. It has to go have an up and a down. So it has meaning. If it's a flat line, there's no up and downs. Anyway, so about the video, he as well had a very pleasant, nurturing ambience for business and money. Nurturing in this case would imply struggles as well. Like there needs to be certain ambiences met for a nurturing, even those being something hard, blah blah. As George says, the mistake he did and Iman did not. He didn't document himself. He didn't take videos of himself all the time. So, as Tate says, fuck Tate. It's the era of socials. So will you be a consumer or creator? Tate himself is another talk, but I respect the guy because he's had woken a certain aspect of masculinity in me, and that's a very important for this world. My whole society taught me to be a weak man, even my family, unwillingly so. And that's what it is, you know. Nobody, I don't know. It's a big thing. It's a bit thematic to go through, but in general, the world needs more masculine stuff. Definitely. Is he a con artist, as Sean Strickland says? Yes and no. Why? Because what he does, he is a con artist. Why? Because he makes money on the struggles of men who want to be men. Because he got through it. He got lucky with his masculinity, you know, as Jay Wellers or whatever what was the name. He says everybody is dealt different cards, you know, and you gotta work with what you have got. So he's a con artist because he, in a way, takes advantage of the struggle, same as his woman business or whatever. But yeah, he found a way, respect, blah blah. It is what it is. Why he isn't a con artist? Because he provides very, very potent value. Like, he talks on a subject that is very scarce, very not approved of society, so he gets a lot of value. Every man keeps that inside of him. It's his intrinsic nature to be a man, and one who has got this in abundance, let's say, and tries to flush it out, it's real, it's energy, it will puncture through. There's no other way, you know. So that's why he's not a con artist, but he is. So yeah, also the last stream of his where he says, come to the real world, let's do this. I have a social media campus now. Okay, that's good. He will give you the social media how to get, but he says you get 1 to 3K, I get the other million from From the deal you get to talk about fish sticks, I do not get to talk. That is a con artist, yes, but he gives you some value. So you can then not talk about fish sticks, like he isn't talking about fish sticks. So in the end, it's all about the money. But how much of that it's all about the money, you can combine with purely intrinsic value, so people will resonate with it, so you will be respected enough to not be called a con artist by your following, by your cult. He has a fucking cult, and I respect that. It takes a lot of understanding of human psychology, of the brain, and he comes from a fighting background, you know. All he did, I'm gonna get to that next, all he did was fight. He was fucking fighting, and that's it, you know. He didn't know how to get into people's mind. He had to learn it. He had to go through it. He had to work for it. That's what he's saying all about the time, you know. Work. And it is like that, you know. We all get dealt a different cards. So, about my cards, let's get to this. Why did I start this now? This thing, the talking. As George said, there's been all the content on YouTube is overly stimulating, and there's a lack of the unfiltered real stuff. Every fucking YouTuber's got a fucking perfect day on his. Where's the fucking days when you can't do anything, and when you do work but you do it like a fucking slug, you know? Like, where's those days on the YouTube? The unfiltered stuff, the unedited. They all have fucking perfect days, like 16-hour work days. You think Tate doesn't have the bad days? He doesn't just talk about it. He has the bad days. Maybe he sometimes even works on the bad days, but he doesn't work like pounding the full 16. Like, he will do some work, but not all the day, you know. Like, there has to be ups and downs, day and night. There's not any other way. Cycles. The sun goes around the bigger sun. It doesn't stay in one line. There's not. You can't have all days working maximum. You can't. That's not how the existence itself works. Who are you to fucking defy God or something, however you call it, you know, the universe, God, Shiva, blah blah. It's all the same thing. Okay. I made the same mistake as George. I did not document my things. I did document them, but I did document the technical stuff, which is okay. I did a lot of documenting when you see about it, but I didn't document the emotional stuff. Yeah. The roller coaster. I was undoubtedly the best DJ, so this is putting my own medal, but at that time, 12 hours a day I was just DJing by myself, having good time, you know, and that got me to somewhere. I was the best DJ maybe in the Balkans, in the world. That I had definitely 3 or 4 months where I was unstoppable. Like, put, I don't know, Richie Hafton beside me, I would outmix him. Definitely, I was doing that 12 hours a day, every day, for a year and a half, 2, 3, you know. Put anyone beside me, I'll fucking out-listen him. There's no other way. You put in the work, you get the results. That's how it goes. This video is getting long, okay? Fuck it. It will be unedited. Maybe I need to stop on the fucks a little bit. Be a little more confined, you know? That's what a man is. Fuck you. That's what a man is also. So, having my good time as a DJ, being a little kid, having fun, doing what I like to do. Doing what you like to do is not work. Let's face it. So, Corona came. In the Corona, I had my spiritual upbringing. So there was nothing to do. Imagine if there was no internet. Whoa, that was gonna be cool. Yeah, So I had let's say, my first good love with another person. The good stuff when blocks built by themselves. I had this, and the corona cut it off. So the corona plus, how you had it in quarantine, like you were going crazy. So imagine that, plus a girl in all that thing. Like, I was still a kid, I didn't know anything about girls breaking up, blah blah blah. It was maybe 3 times harder for me, and that's okay. That brought my spiritual upbringing. My mother was a real big supporter in all this. Like, we got really close, blah blah. Let's say corona came, blah blah. I never felt playing music after that again. I still don't play music. I don't feel like playing. The thing about this is, you have to have listeners, people interested in music. You don't need anything else for a party, for a DJ. You don't need drugs, you don't need flashy lights, you don't need maybe good speakers, because music, for electronic music, speakers are pretty much important to bring the emotion of the music. A lot of the emotion in electronic music is in what medium you can pronounce it to the truth that it is. If you have speakers, I won't get into details. So I went after that one. I still don't play music. I don't feel like playing music. I still have it in me, but for another time. I started at Graphic Design Academy. I was pretty successful with that as well. 2 or 3 contest wins. I work with government official, I don't want to say objects, but government officials, government organs maybe is the word. So what is my point with all this? I did not record any of it. If I record that like this, maybe today I would be in a much better place. But same mistake. So that's what I learned from George. Just of now I was watching the video. I didn't watch the whole video, this 2-hour video, I would link it, maybe. So my point being, I did everything Iman did, but he was at a better place, in a better time, with better surroundings. It is what it is, Now we're starting over. So, going back 2 months ago. So I had some implications after finishing my Graphic Design Academy, being in Skopje, coming back to Kavaradzi. 2 or 3 years I had very good, being home, working on my studio, upgrading it, making it, blah blah blah, working from home. Then came, because I was a very social person, a DJ, talking to everybody. I had 150 friends in high school, everyone was pretty much social, and I missed that sociability, and that expressed itself, that Macedonia doesn't have opportunities. It's kind of a wasteland. To some extent it is, but it's okay. Somebody doesn't have an arm, somebody's got bombs above their head right now in Gaza, so you're fine, So I went to work on a cruiser as a DJ, and I waited for that contract for, I don't know, 1 fucking year. I got sick of it. I finally did it. All good. It was hard. I went there, and I'm saying, like, you wanted some hardship in your life, here it is, take it on. Okay, I said take it on. The guy there, some complications, we got sent back. Our supervisor was a little bit of a dick. He's probably gonna watch this sometime. Yeah, no worries, man. Then came back, and my wish was still not satisfied. I was like, what now? I'm back in this wasteland. What should I do? Like, and my soul was searching for a expression of the problem, you know? And I'm like, okay, this might be the final boss. So I plan a hitchhiking trip to India. Okay, I planned. I went. Okay. It was a fucking hardship and a half to get ready, not to go at it. So I didn't go all the way through, and I'm thankful that I came back. That was 1 month ago, because war started. What would a fucking American-like looking Macedonian in Iran would get done to by protesting Iranians? Maybe they wouldn't know, but maybe I wouldn't be any trouble. I am not any trouble, but how would they know? They will hang me on the fucking square, you know? I'm just being hyperbolic right now, but yeah, I don't know if that's the right word, but yeah. And 2 weeks after I come back home, war. Okay, my point being, I went to there. Those were maybe the hardest nights that I ever had in my life. The hitchhiking nights. On the day I was a fucking monster. Fucking 33 degrees asphalt. I'm stopping cars, you know, not to worry in the world, like I'm going on an adventure, Bilbo style. But when the night comes, when the sun sets, you have 12 hours till the next sun at 6 to 6. Even tired, you will sleep 6 hours. What will you do the next 6 hours, my friend? No internet, no nothing. You have to save the battery for the next morning. You have a 30 kilo fucking backpack to carry around. Fucking. What will you do? Think about shit. When there's nothing to do, you think about shit. That's how it goes. That's what I also got out of it, you know? If you don't want to think shit, start doing stuff. Be busy. Start being busy. Whatever, you know, whatever makes you busy, start being busy. It's so simple. That's what they do in the ashram, in the Isha, in India. They fuck you, they give you objectives. Whole day you're like zzz, and when you're done, you're spent, and you can go to sleep easy, you know? That's the whole point of it. That's why work. That's why every human being in this whole existence works. That's why it exists in the first place. Let's see where we got. So after the hitchhike, only 4 people knew about this. My mom, my dad, my brother, and a friend or 2, and that's okay. Now everyone who gets to hear to the video would know. I don't care. People will judge. They will anyway judge just by me making this, and that's okay, you know. They're back in the journey of making money. Fuck money. Yeah, fuck money. Okay. So I came to a conclusion. After the journey, it just came up. I went to a Sadghuru event in Milan, and my name is Milan, by the way. I went to an event, and that is where I got the conclusion that there is no place, there is no amount of money, there is no pilgrimage, no ashram, no nothing It is all in you. Like, if you're clear with that, you wouldn't need any abroad ship. Anything you have in front of you, you would make it work. But what's the point? You have to go and do all this stuff. Go on the ship, go to the Hitchike, to understand that you don't need that to be what you are, to be a full-fledged human being, as Sadghuru says, you know. But same as the album I want to create, I will create the best fucking album, psychedelic trance album that it would be. But I would have to create it to understand that I don't need it. But after all, that's what we're all chasing, fulfillment. Whether is it through money, through my album, through the Hitchike. Anyhow, this is why I'm starting this, because it is a mistake not to. Everything is going social. Like, I want you to be conscious next time when you're on the shorts on YouTube and see, just feel, especially this part, the anahata is it called, that chakra right there, how it makes you feel good when you watch the YouTube shorts. Why? Because the brain extracts dopamine at that right moment, because when you watch that, it is instant gratification, satisfaction, clicks, likes, instant. You don't work for it. You post a picture, instant, and that breaks apart your brain. So simple, yeah? So fucking simple. That's why we are so keen to wanting stuff immediately, you know. Like, I work 1 week, I want something. No, bro. 3 months, 6, then you get something. That's how the world went before the internet. You sent a letter, you wait 2 months for it, you know. Now the world is very fast. This goes a lot of information. That's why so much depression, anxiety. It cannot stay. If there's like this, it has to go like this. There's no other way. You go up, you go down. The further up you go, the further down you go. So simple. Okay. I wanted to do this video. I thought it was gonna be 15 minutes, but it's 28 now, so doesn't matter. I wanted a little bit of this, let's say, unfiltered. As you see, like, I stopped 2 or 3 times in the video. Doesn't matter. Unfiltered, real stuff, because everybody is searching perfection. There's no such thing as perfection. Even myself being the perfectionist I am, there's no perfection. There is, but there's so little time. And yeah, I'm going to do a lot of more of these. I anyway plan to start a YouTube channel as I'm beginning to understand now. I would have to work my ass off, as I didn't till now. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Discipline is not doing what you don't want to do. Discipline is doing what is needed to be done, whether you want to do it or not. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna do music production tutorials, life philosophy, music production philosophy. What is sound? How it functions? What it does? A little sneak peek. Sound is a 4-dimensional thing. It goes through time. Time is the 4th dimension. Ooh. Yeah, music abides to time. A starting point and an ending point, an amplitude, Up and down. Whoa, it's all getting connected. Yeah, I don't want to make that impression on the internet. Like, we all have our crazy parts and selves, but I have to be confined. I have to be like, I don't have to move. Focus. Under Tate. Wow. Fuck under Tate. Okay. Or, yeah, in general, talking. Like, I would like to hear your story, guys. I would like to hear you guys. Whatever you guys means. Anybody. Like, start sharing, less consuming. I have a half an hour video, and kinda watching it would spend my time, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna watch it, but anyway, I'm gonna upload this. No takes too. Yeah, I had a script for this, a semi-script, like it's my first ever video. I'm sure of myself, I'm doing pretty okay, pretty relaxed. Doesn't even matter, you know. It is what it is. Go do something, little pussy. Yeah, thank you guys.